Hi, welcome to the latest video in the series of videos in which we look closely at all the 9 tiles and all the 27 elements of the instruction manual. This is about the third element of tile 1, reflection. And if you haven't seen the other videos of tile 1, be sure to check them out. The links are in the description. Reflection is the engine that drives everything else. When I talked about in the summary to tile 1 how without this first tile, all the other tiles don't matter, nothing matters. And it's kind of the same with reflection, because having done the observation, without the reflection on those observations, you're missing out on the opportunity to extract learning, extract insight, and put your learning to use. Now, when it comes to reflection, there are 3 main ways that you can do it. You can think about things, you can talk about things, or you can write about things. And of course, as far as the instruction manual is concerned, write stuff down is the mantra. So that for me is the most powerful way to reflect. But let me just take you through each one of them and show you the difference between them. So you've observed something and you want to reflect on it, so you go home and you think about it, you sit there on your couch and you think it through. Now this happens quite obviously at the speed of thought, which is really quickly. And the chances are that you've gone over this material before, so you perhaps skim the surface of what's happened and you reach familiar conclusions. So you're not really going to any depth as far as your reflection is concerned. It's better than no reflection, of course, but there are other options available. For example, talk to somebody. And if you talk to the right person, somebody who can listen to you and who can ask the right questions that will spur you to think more deeply about what you're talking about, then you can extract even more learning from the observation. But there's another level that you can go to. Write stuff down. And written reflection, that's where the real power lies, because what you do is you slow the process down to the speed of writing, and that allows thoughts and feelings to surface that perhaps wouldn't otherwise get a chance, especially when you're just thinking about things. But written reflection also allows you to gain some distance from what's happened, from the experience itself. And that brings in a level of objectivity, which allows you to make better decisions about what you're writing, what you're reflecting on, what you've observed. So your learning, the insights that you take are going to be more measured, more balanced, more effective for you. The written word is also powerful because once you've written it, it sits there on the page and it challenges you. You're being challenged by your own words. Is what I've written correct? Does that feel right to me? It's almost as if it's easier to write the truth than it is to write lies. So if something's not quite right with what you've written, you're going to write it again, change the words, especially if you're typing on a keyboard. If you've got these words on the screen, you can rearrange them until they're in an order that makes you feel something from here. And as soon as that happens, then you know you're onto something. And here's another aspect of the series, going from thought to the spoken word to the written word. You're going to a deeper level with that written word, and then you can go back up through the levels with that same power that you've gained from the writing. You can go back into the conversations with people, and those conversations become more powerful because you've written stuff down. If you go to the episode 2 of the Tile 9 videos, you'll see me talking about an experience that I had where we locked horns, we had a falling out, and the 2 of us went away and did our own written reflection. And that meant that we could come together and we were much more clearer about what happened as far as we were concerned ourselves, but also about each other. We were able to be objective about it. We were able to talk things through in a mature fashion, which made the whole experience so much more effective. And the resolution that we came to meant that, as you'll see in that video, we pushed ourselves to a position of creativity which is enjoyable, abundant, and forceful. So you can take that level of written reflection and take it back into the conversation, and you can take it back up to the thinking level. So rather than just think about things, write them down and then think them through. And you bring that power of the writing into every single level. So again, reflection, written reflection especially, is the engine that drives all of this forward. Without it, your observations are almost empty and you're missing the opportunity to increase your level of awareness. So if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out all the other videos, and get in touch. I'm available via Facebook and Twitter and all the usual channels. I'll post the details in the description. But you can also get in touch with me via the website. If you go to the website, feel free to submit your first journal entry, your first entry in the instruction manual, and I'll be in touch. Until then, I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy.